KBRC Track and Ground Crew Handicap. Your favourite is number 1, Hidden Ruby, into $1.55 now. So short continues to shorten this favourite. And on her toes in the mounting yard as well, Hidden Ruby. Just the one scratching today. Race 2, number 160 Slabs comes out. So riders about to take their mounts, and they'll be heading to the gates for the first to get underway in 6 minutes' time.
With our favourite and deep in the red as well, Hidden Ruby, into $1.55 now from an opening quote of $1.85. So very popular even at the short prices here. To go back to back and make it her third win from 5 starts this time in. She suffered 2 defeats, one at the hands of the very talented Treasured Queen, who since won in town, and one of them behind Californication and Ablo in a heat of the Sky Racing Provincial Series. Has 59.5 kilos today, which might be the only concern for this mare. Otherwise, I would imagine that she is a little bit too sharp for this lot. Goes around $1.55 and will be my on top selection. Race number 1, Tash Faithfull riding for Peter Fernie, Hidden Ruby. Number 2, Total Lockdown, trained by Dave Smith. Keshel do run to ride here today. Was beaten last start by 6 lengths by Hidden Ruby. Does meet her 2 kilos better, but I don't think 2 kilos will be enough to be turning the tables. Number 2, Total Lockdown, is an $11 chance. Number 3, All On Black, also a month between runs, 1,600 back to 1,200 metres. Was a surprise dead heat winner at 60 to 1 2 starts ago over 1,400 metres, but you would just think on face value that 1,200 will be too short for this 7-year-old. He's a $34 outsider. Number 3, All On Black. Number 4, Princess Chunk. First up, no trial here from the yard of Peter Fernie. The pads go on here today. So does Chanel Cooper, who brings the weight down to 52 kilos. Everybody that follows Kalgoorlie racing knows that Princess Chunk on her day is a very sharp race mare. It's just whether or not from the back of the field she can round up this hot pot and stablemate in Hidden Ruby. $3.50 and clearly on the second line of betting, Princess Chunk. Number 5, Land of Fire. John Doyle brings a couple of horses to Kalgoorlie today, including this 5-year-old who's only won the once from 26 starts, so he hasn't won out of turn, and that was 409 days ago. But he puts in a cheeky run here and there, and I thought that he could be one of the dangers to Hidden Ruby. I actually put him in for second here, Land of Fire, ahead of Princess Chunk. And the final horse we look at is number 6, Wins a Lot, who hasn't won for 500 days, hasn't raced for 80 days, and hasn't won at Kalgoorlie after 12 attempts. Around $23 here, very easy. We are 3 minutes away from race 1 here at Kalgoorlie. $1.55 Hidden Ruby's my on top selection. From 4, Princess Chunk, 5, Land of Fire, 2, Total Lockdown. I do expect though that the hot pot can get favourite backers off to a flyer here. $1.55 the quote, 3 minutes away from the thanks to the KBRC Track and Ground Crew Handicap, a 58 plus 1,200. In 3 minutes time or less than, Royce Newton will be with you to call them home in the opening event.
Okay, 2 minutes off start time here for race number 1. And the track is soft 5. Take note, soft 5. Downgraded a short time ago. This is the thanks to the KBRC Track and Ground Crew Handicap. Done a fantastic job to the team, considering we had no rain over the summer. And the track looking superb, so well done to the KBRC team. The grounds crew for presenting the track in fantastic style. Hidden Ruby, your favourite here, $1.55 on screen, looks well. Tash Faithfull back riding at the KBRC today, which is good to see. And has a handy book as well. She's $1.65 in the Kalgoorlie Jockey Challenge. Lucy Fiore at $2.80, and then $11 for Jordan Turner, $16 for Jared Noski. So between Tash and Lucy, definitely holding the weight of money. That market about to close with the first about to get underway. Saw some great racing last week, of course. Today's feature is the Goldfield Stock Feeds Mayoral Cup, where Talk It Up is your favourite, around the even money mark. Very handy Kalgoorlie horse is Talk It Up. $1.95 now for Talk It Up in the fourth. That's the first leg of today's main quaddie. So the loading process getting underway now as we approach start time. 1,200 metres is the distance of the first. Wins a lot going forward now from Team Harding's stable. All on black locked away. Here comes the favourite, Hidden Ruby. Looked well in the parade. So 3 locked away, 3 to load. Princess Chunk, now this is her first run since October last year. There's 1-2 from the 9 starts. She goes forward now, the Dapple Grey. So we're just awaiting Land of Fire and also Total Lockdown. So Land of Fire links along now. Brandon Louis in the saddle, which just leaves Total Lockdown and Keshaw Duran to come forward. And we're set for the first. First of 7 coming to you from Kalgoorlie Boulder this afternoon. Stand by. Set to go. Gates fly back. They're off racing. Now Total Lockdown from out wide. Jumped out well. Pushing forward as well, Wins a Lot, likewise with All on Black, and there goes Land of Fire around the outside to find a prominent position. They were being followed by Hidden Ruby. The favourite's going to settle down second last. And the second favourite in Princess Chunk is last of all. So we've got 7 lengths covering the field of 6, and it's Total Lockdown who goes straight to the front, opens up 3 lengths. Land of Fire running a clear second, then they were followed by All on Black. On the outside is Wins a Lot. A further 2.5 then to Hidden Ruby, who's spotting the lead of 5, and Princess Chunk is a further 3 lengths away. 600 metres to run on the Charles Street side of the course. And it's Total Lockdown held together. Leads out by 3 lengths now, giving them something to chase. Land of Fire hasn't been asked for yet. And then we had down on the inside, All on Black, Wins a Lot. There goes Hidden Ruby getting into the race now on the point of the turn. And they were followed by Princess Chunk. So it's Total Lockdown shaken up now. Leads out a length and a half. Land of Fire. Here comes Hidden Ruby down the outside, putting in the big strides. Total Lockdown grabbed by Land of Fire. But here's Hidden Ruby. Hidden Ruby over the top for Tash Faithfull's going to go on and win the first. Wins by a length. Second in Land of Fire. Good run. Third, Princess Chunk hit the line strongly. They were followed in by Total Lockdown, All on Black. And last to greet the judge was Wins a Lot. Well, there you have it. A very easy watch if you backed Hidden Ruby, who continues her superb form on the Goldfield. She's now won 3 of her past 4. And was heavily supported in the lead up to that race. Was 175 into 155. Finished $1.60 on Super Tab. And has let down in good style, considering she has the 59.5. So Peter Fernie doing a great job with this mare for the All Ladies Syndicate. A length and a half by a neck. The winning gallop 1:11.84. And numbers will be 1, 5, 4 and 2. Big run by Land of Fire. Stuck on nicely there. Third in was Princess Chunk, who is one to follow because was an outright last at the top of the straight and really let down in nice style. Perhaps will be suited by stepping out to a slightly longer trip. And 2 will get 4th. That's the pacemaker. Total Lockdown. 1, 5, 4 and 2. Hidden Ruby for Peter Fernie. Tash Faithfull by Flying Artie from Tremezina. Owned by Karen Fernie, Gemma Fernie, A. Barrett, also S. Ayton, M. Degenhart, A. Flay, Carmen Thierry, G. Ingalls, Annabelle Ingalls, J. McRoberts, P. Dowdle, also C. Rigg, J. Sharp, Sue Stewart, Jan Ralph, S. Ralph, C. McWatty, Al Hardinge, M. Little and also E. Hiley. So congratulations to the all-ladies syndicate there with Hidden Ruby having a real good run of it. This preparation. Second in was Land of Fire, Johnny Doyle and Brandon Louis by Zebedee from Hidden Aptitude, owned by John himself. Third in was the 4, that's Princess Chunk for Pete Fernie, Chanel Cooper by Vert de Grease from Fat Amy, owned by Andrew Ingalls and Pete Fernie. And fourth in the 2, Total Lockdown for Dave Smith and Keshaw Duran, 1542. Interim after the running of race number 1. Race 2 is the Quality Rubber Lining Maiden. Over the 1400, the scratching is number 160 Slabs. Your early favourite is Let Sparks Fly at $3.40. In race number 2, that's coming up in half an hour's time. But in the meantime, 1542 after the running of race number 1.